Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 26 of Civilization 5 as Babylon. Left you guys with a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end of last week, and I left myself with one as well because it's been a week since I have played. If you remember, what we were trying to do is grab Rome. We're not actually at war with Rome at the moment, but the Iroquois are, and I'm hoping that we can sort of run in there at the last minute and sort of ninja the city from them. Now, I've got a lot of my units sort of set up, or trying to get set up within range to attack. We need to be on these three tiles, though. It was a little bit of a mishap because I let my open borders with the Iroquois fade, and that ended up putting me in a bit of a bad spot because what happened was basically I got shoved out and I have to move all of my rocket artillery back in again. One thing that I did think of that I really should do is I should try and move in with my Great General, because if I can get my Great General near them, then we actually have a little bit of extra firepower. Now, I don't think that the Iroquois can take Rome on this turn, at least I hope they can't. But I'm quite happy for the Iroquois just to go around and mop up all of Rome's army. The main reason for that is, if we do actually manage to take Rome, we need to hold on to it until we can declare peace. And as my intention is to declare war on the turn that I can take the city, it's going to be a few turns after that before there's any chance of a peace deal. So we do have to be very, very careful here. Obviously, the Iroquois are doing some more damage. I still don't think they have enough to take it. Now, unfortunately, Rome gets a turn now, which means they do get a recovery tick on the city. Now, luckily, they are actually firing at Iroquois units, not my own. So these guys are still safe for a little while. So again, it's lost a little bit more health, but still not enough for us to try and take it. And I certainly don't have enough of my units in place at the moment. So we need three tiles. We need this one, and this one. These are the three tiles that we need to have our units sitting on if we want to be able to shoot at Rome. So we're going to move you up. Well, you can't even get there on this turn either, which is very, very disappointing. Let's move you to there. You can move to there. You can move to there. You can try and move in. At least we've got two that are within range now. He's not going to get to fire on the next turn, but we should be okay with these ones if we need to. I'm almost tempted to get another rocket artillery. Obviously, we'd have to sit it on... No, we must be at war with Rome. I have declared war with him. Silly me, what am I thinking of? Of course I've declared war. If I hadn't, I wouldn't already be in his territory. So what I could do... How much money do we have? Not enough for another rocket artillery. That's a shame. I was considering actually getting a rocket artillery and putting it down on this tile here. But never mind. We shall carry on as we were. We have just finished the bank here. That's going to give us a little bit more money, which is quite nice. And what do we want to get over here? What's going to be the best thing for us right now? Not an awful lot of useful stuff we could get. Probably wouldn't hurt to get... Well, let's look at buildings, actually. Do we need any of these things? We're not going to have any happiness problems yet. What I might do, actually... I'm going to go for a temple, and it might seem a little bit weird, but it's not going to take as many turns to build. It's only 3 turns, and we can use faith to buy great engineers, and that could be useful for us later on. So just having a little bit of extra faith actually be quite useful. I don't think we are... No, we're not at war with the Zulus at the moment, which makes a change, because that's normally what is going on. So let's carry on doing what we can do. You are basically just going around repairing all these tiles, aren't you? That's what we were doing with you guys. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and get a mine up there. That'll give us some nice extra production here. What else have we got? We've got a few trading posts. Trading posts aren't the most useful. Now, we are in control of this city. 52 turns until growth. Do we want to put... Well, we're not working these university slots for some reasons. Now we're actually starving. We definitely want to keep the culture site locked. We could just go straight into there. 156 turns until growth. Okay, maybe if we only work one of the university slots and then put somebody in that one again. Or just go straight for the food. 32 turns. It's still quite a lot. I guess that'll do, though. That'll be fine. Somebody also mentioned, I think it was Aretium, that is working a 4 food tile when it could be working a 4 food and 1 production tile, but I'm not sure whether or not I'd looked at that one in a previous video. I might even be looking at the wrong city. I'm working that one. Can't see another one that I'm not working. Looks good enough anyway. 3 turns until it grows, so we should be fine. Anyway, let's carry on. We've got this worker down here. We need to find a job for him to do. We might well need a road down to Rome, but that may be jumping the gun a little there. I guess we could go ahead and get a mine up here. It'll probably get pillaged by Shaka the next time he goes to war with us in a couple of turns' time, but we'll see what happens. So hopefully the Iroquois aren't going to be able to take Rome on this turn. I'm really hoping they can't. They're going to do a lot of damage to it, which is good for us. If they can take it down low but not actually capture it, that makes it a lot easier for me to capture it. Of course, Rome gets a recovery tick. Now, it's actually our units being attacked this time around. This is where we have to be careful now. If it's our units are the ones that are being shot at. Now, the question is, can I do enough damage to Rome myself to take it? Bear in mind, the only things I can hit it with at the moment is 2 rocket artillery, 1 bomber, and a slightly weakened infantry, who should actually get his recovery at the start of the turn, so he'll get some of his health back. So we actually get a promotion on those guys as well. I'm going to go straight ahead and give him cover, so that'll help protect him, and we're going to make sure that he... well, we're not going to fortify just yet. We want to wait and see if we can actually take it. I very much doubt it. If I had all 3 of them... If I had all 3 of them within range, I think I could. But as it stands at the moment, it's not going to happen. So you're going to fortify until healed. Can we buy another bomber? How much is a bomber going to cost us? 1470. Yeah, can't afford a bomber and it'll take far too many turns to build one. You need to move down onto this tile. Great General needs to move onto this tile. Now we have all of these rocket artillery that are all within range of the Great General, and they're all within range of Rome. So let's go ahead and get these mines done. You can just go on to alert. The problem I've got here, of course, is if I do attack Rome and I don't manage to take Rome, then we are kind of screwed. Because I'll have just opened the door for the Iroquois to take it. Now, looks like the Iroquois are actually using their bombers now. This could be bad for us. They do have quite a lot of units around it, and Rome doesn't really have anything to fend off these attacks. Luckily, it doesn't look like they have too many bombers. So it's going to take some more attacks from these machine guns. I still don't think they can take it. Rome will get a recovery tick. You want to give me one of your cities? I'm going to refuse, because I'd sooner have your capital. Obviously, he's attacking these guys again. That's fine. Can't really do an awful lot about them. We don't need open borders with you. Really need to get these trade routes sorted out as well. Okay, we might have enough. We might have enough to do this. I think this is the turn that we've got to do it, because it could be... We don't know that there aren't loads of aircraft being pushed forwards by the Iroquois that he could use to do a lot of damage to it. And he does have 3 machine guns that are all damaging it as well. He doesn't really have any artillery around, but he has enough to do a fair bit of damage. We can get this. We've got Rome. Unless I've made some serious miscalculations here, Rome is ours. There we go, Rome is on 0 health. And in we go. We have Rome. We are going to create a puppet for now. And what we are going to do is we're going to move this guy down here, because what we want to do is block any units that might start to try and come in. And it might even be worth trying to take this place just because it has the Eiffel Tower. I don't want to take this one. I've got no interest in wiping Rome out completely, and it would be nice to have that there as a bit of a buffer zone between the between Shaka there, between the Zulu. Maybe I do just want to peace out. I'm already down to 6 happiness. He does have the Eiffel Tower, but it's probably not going to be worth taking it. So let's just go straight ahead and negotiate peace. Will you pay me? He will. I should have actually asked for more there, but never mind. So, we have got Rome. That is fantastic. Rome's lost its capital. Spy fled the city. That's not a problem. Units needing orders. You go ahead and build a mine. You guys have done that farm. I guess you should come over here now and start repairing all of this stuff around Rome. Why is it just telling me that you can't move in there for some strange reason? Is there a unit there that I can't see? Apparently, I don't know. General, you can go back to Buffalo Creek, I think. Now, I might keep those rocket artillery around. I don't think Rome's going to be a problem for us anymore. There's still a possibility that the Iroquois could turn against us at some point, especially now that we have Rome. That might have upset them a little bit. Iroquois and Austria have signed a research agreement. No, it doesn't appear that the Iroquois hate us at the moment. We have a declaration of friendship with one of their enemies, but that's the only real negative modifier that we have. So I'm quite happy with that. We've got Rome. Rome is a really, really good city. We have... is that spare marble? Apparently it is spare marble. Do you have anything that I would like? Well, let's take all of your gold. And... 4 gold per turn?
I beg your pardon?
This is 3 gold per turn. Must be 2 then. There we go. Just sold off that marble. And not sure if we've got any other luxury resources around here that we could use. It's a shame we don't have any aluminium. We do have some copper, or at least we will have once we get that connected up, so that will be nice. We can buy any aluminium that we need. And like I said, I will keep these rocket artillery around just in case we need to use them against Hiawatha. So what I'm going to do is move them into my own borders just so we don't have the same problem again when open borders runs out. We can move them all in. Okay, so what have we got? Eretrium has grown, which is what we were expecting. I guess you could go and work a tile that gives you a little bit more food. We're not working the public school either, though. 11 turns until next growth. Let's just do it that way. 12 turns for the recycling centre. Unit production over here. What have we finished? We finished that temple. What do we want to get now? We could get the stadium. Actually, no. Let's work on a caravan or 2. Unit needing orders. You guys can just sit around here. You guys can heal up. It's going to be a fair few turns before Rome is actually ready for us to do anything with. Obviously, it's on gold focus because it is in resistance. But we did manage... Well, we've got Christo Redentor. We've got the Oracle, and we've got the Temple of Artemis, which is all really nice stuff. We managed to save a hospital. We saved the hydro plant in there, which is a pain because it does cost us aluminium, so we're now on -1 again. They've got a mosque in there. They've got a stadium in there. Not too shabby. We are going to need to get some more aluminium, though. That is something that is apparent. Because, well, we do have a recycling centre on the way, so maybe not. If we end up going to war with somebody, we can always quickly go and buy some aluminium just so that these things get their full bonus. So we've got an archaeologist. I think that was one that was already here in Rome. I'm sure we did have a couple of archaeological dig sites around that I haven't dug up yet. Yeah, there is one here, and you're actually close enough to be a landmark. So let's go and send somebody over there. In fact, almost looks like somebody started on that one. Hard to tell. Anyway, we didn't have open borders, so nobody should have been able to. We'll see what happens. We've got a city connection. How can we put a city connection to Rome? Apparently, we already have. Maybe it's just through Hiawatha's land, because we don't have a direct road connection to Rome. But we do have a road connection through Saitia and through all of his network. But once the borders close, we won't have that. So we probably will need to build some roads. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get all of these tiles repaired that need repairing. No, you don't want open borders. We also need to repair this... oh, no, that's not ours. That's in his land, so we don't care about that. Hiawatha has completed the Manhattan Project. He has denounced the Celts. Now, we do want to try and stay happy with Hiawatha if we can. Look at him. He's got 36,500 gold. That is just disgusting. You want to buy salt. I'm going to assume I still have spare salt, and indeed I do. You don't have a lot of money, do you? So we'll have the 300 that you've got, and we will have... It'll be 2 gold per turn, I assume. Oh, 1 gold per turn. Oh, no. Oh, it's because I'm not actually offering her anything in return. That's probably why she's upset. 2 gold? Is it going to be 1? Yeah, we sold that a little bit under, but never mind. I mean, we've got 2,500 gold again now. It's very, very good for us. Don't need open borders with you. So I guess what we do now is we just try and run along and do our best to get ourselves a scientific victory. We are going to need more aluminium. We are going to need more production, but this is one of the reasons why I really wanted to grab Rome, because Rome is going to have decent production. In fact, well, we can't actually tell at the moment, but Rome should have some decent production. It has got some very good tiles in there. We will annex it as soon as it is possible for us to annex it. You guys just sit around and do nothing. You guys are going to repair that improvement. We need to get the copper repaired as quickly as possible as well. You can go there. You're going back to Buffalo Creek. And you're going to sleep. And now hopefully we'll get a few turns of peace where we can try and build some stuff up. So I think we're still ahead in terms of the tech curve, and we certainly are. That is good. Don't have the top happiness now. That is Hiawatha, but that's not a surprise. Of course, we did just take Rome. Hiawatha might be plotting against me. Well, I fully expect it. Hopefully I can defend myself if he does attack. We are still friendly, so I don't think it's going to hugely impact us. I think Shaka's the one most likely to give me a hard time at the moment, so we'll see what happens anyway. Just got to take it 1 turn at a time right now. Akkad has grown, the ever-useless city of Akkad. Working these tiles isn't a bad idea. 2 production. We should really have a mine up there. Not too sure why we don't. We've also got another tile here that we could get. We need to get a worker up there. When this guy's finished, I think I'm going to send him up there to put a mine on there. You're going to get that dig for us. Still got all of these lovely, lovely academies which are really, really helping us out. Keeping us ahead of the science game. Of course, we're still growing, so we're actually losing more happiness. So I really do need to get that copper connected up, because I don't think we're getting any happiness from copper at the moment. No, we've just got that pillaged one. And I'm just going to deny everybody with open borders. We really don't need them. Austria has denounced Rome. I mean, Rome has 2 cities left. I think he's still at war. Yeah, he's still at war with the Iroquois and the Celts, so... I mean, we could have taken that city, but it would have most likely put us in negative happiness, so kind of really wasn't the point in doing it. You can just stay on defensive. A lot of pillage tiles down here that we need to try and sort out if we can. And, yes, Hiawatha, I see your great profit there. Travelling through my lands. I'm not trying to play the religious game on this particular playthrough. We just stalled things out. It's still not certain or not whether I'm going to be able to win. Even if I do win, it's going to be a sloppy victory, but a victory is a victory all the same, I suppose. I've got that spy free now. I guess we need to send him somewhere. We're not still at war with any city-states, are we? No, we're good there. Let's sort this spy out first, because if I don't do it now, I will forget. Can we coup anywhere? No, that's useful then, isn't it? You're rank 3. Where could we send you to? I guess we could try and spy on the Iroquois. It's probably a little bit dangerous. But if anybody's going to have any science to steal, it's probably him. Onondaga does have a very big population. We'll go in as a spy, see how long it would take us to steal from him. We can always go and have a look at the trade routes and see if he does have any sciences that we don't. Let's look here. So you've discovered 4 technologies that he doesn't know. Yeah, I don't think he actually has any, so maybe I'll actually just recall that spy. Probably can't do it on this turn. Yes, I can actually. Let's move you, and I think we'll actually just go ahead and stick you in one of the in just a random city-state, just because. So choosing production, we have finished that caravan. That's good. We probably need to get another caravan going. Actually, we are short on more than 1 caravan. And this caravan, where's the best trade route we can get currently that we're not working? So available trade routes, highest gold. We want a land route, and it's going to be Babylon to Osaninka. So we need to change your home city to Babylon. And we'll do that on the next turn. I say it was a plan at one point that I was actually going to go to war with Hiawatha, but I just don't think it's practical anymore. He still has the highest army. He's managed to take some more stuff from Rome. I know that he's got a lot of bombers and stuff. If I go to war with him to try and take one city, as wonderful as that city is because it's packed with wonders, if I actually go to war with him to try and take it, it's probably going to end in my destruction. And I don't really want that to happen. So we're just going to take things slowly. We've got another great scientist coming in 4 turns, so we'll just do our best to try and get the win. But I think that's probably a good point to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you were still enjoying Civilization 5 as Babylon. And I'll see you next time. So until then, goodbye for now.